Hello, Shagar here. We are doing Doki Doki Literature Club Part 4, and I am still convinced in no way this will go bad at any given time whatsoever. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Alright, another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Sayori. Hi, Shagar. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehe. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why, that's all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry, or you want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri. Hee hee. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just, something in my book. Sayori. Yuri! Tell Shagar to let me borrow some money. Yuri. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy when you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Sayori. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun inside of you. Yuri. That's no way you could think that. Sayori. You're right, though. I did something bad, and I had to accept the resolution. Yuri. Retribution. Sayori. Yeah, that. Yuri. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess that there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Sayori. Hee hee. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she'd be bringing me to the club before she even told me. Sayori. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Mitsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plap. Key! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was it? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Yuri. Actually, that one almost worked. Natsuki. Hehehe. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Sayori. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Natsuki. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Natsuki. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Sayori. But yours is chocolate. Natsuki. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Sayori. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Sayori. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Oh, jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Natsuki glances around. Monika is in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Yuri, good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Sayori, not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Yuri, that's a bit unusual. Sayori, I hope she's okay. Natsuki, of course she's okay. She probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Sayori, you don't think she has a... Yuri, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Sayori, that's true. Okay, to be fair, I actually like Yuri a little bit more. Natsuki, excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Monika, sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Sayori, Or Yui. The girl with the purple hair. Sayori. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Monika. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. Natsuki. That makes no sense, though. You'll have heard the bell ring at least. Monika. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Yuri. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. Monika. I don't really. I kinda just got started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Sayori. That's so cool. You should probably play something for us, Monika. Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better I will. Sayori. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Monika. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Shagar. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure you or anything like that. Monika. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love a chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I don't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back in her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Natsuki. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter when Minori and Alice found Natsuki. Monika! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Monika. Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move the stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all there. Still there. I just hadn't organized it a bit. Natsuki. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki? There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because it's a collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Gee! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There. Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaking up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me to the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have their desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Hush! Natsuki climbs on the chair and then slowly balances it onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting doing nothing? Who was it that told me not to help? Yeah, I gotcha. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Good. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes, I'll be dead. Humph. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Shagar. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry up and take this one. but then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright, let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look up my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try and move. Just give me the box. You perv! You set me up! Go away! Get out! But... I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet, frantically I try and catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that's not the floor that she's beneath her. Gross, gross! Gak. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko? Monika, everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Natsuki. Monika, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Monika, sorry. Natsuki. Oh, one more thing. It seems that the most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. Monika. I know, don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Natsuki. Oh no. My. I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you? No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help her get out the crease, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No! I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just... every day is so hard. I just want to... come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I gather the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done and I hoist the box on the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Heh. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing out things to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties in together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Hehe. Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. I think I did Sayori... Oh wait, no. I did Natsuki last time first, so this time I'll do Yuri. Let's see what you read for today. Well done, Shagar. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just here to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry too much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things that you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you like to read it. Sure. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was sitting slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary humor. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon, I am having trouble reading the cursive. Instruments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels to me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Shagar? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, so, let's do Monika. Hi again, Shagar. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want me to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. It's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into that style. I guess that means you're not as much of a fan as Yuri's poems then. I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true, but I'm sure you'd like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex word and symbolism, or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious after all. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Beautiful, bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Vibrant, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? What? Huh? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing that I've never seen before, I guess. I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short make me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstracted as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might want to change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, speaking of saving, we are actually going to save here. It's been roughly 30 minutes, so I do want to thank everybody for joining. Tomorrow, well, my recording day of tomorrow, your viewing day, which is 2 days from today's date, on my end, we go back to Hollow Knight. Yeah, we go back to playing Hollow Knight. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video for today. This is Shagar signing off. And with that being all said, I hope everybody has a great day, because I am. I'm going to go have a soda and stream some WoW. So, till then, take care.